Okay, folks, today, shut a cock off. This first thing that I want to talk about. All right, so today we got something in today. I didn't order it. Hootie ordered it. So I'm trying to figure out why would Hootie order this. All right, this base came from overseas, came from Temu. Everybody should know what Temu is. All right, so he decided he wants me to see how great these bases are, or bases coming from overseas Temu. All right, so I opened it up. And there you have it. Comes in a foam box. Y'all know every time you order something from over that way, it comes in a foam box. Got good weight, so the wood feels real. I don't know what kind of pickups they are. I don't even know if it's a preamp. There's no push-pull. Nice fretboard though. Fretboard looks like rosewood or Parfell. No name is on it. No name is on the back of it. It's actually well put together. A little on the dusty side. Regular bridge. Don't know what kind of pickups they are, but they up there. I really like the inlays. That is, and you know what's impressive too? That the inlays are pretty much straight on the A string. That's a good sign. That's a good sign when the inlays are pretty much on all the way up. That's a good sign. Well, anywho, all right, so let's take it in a Hobo Depot and go through it and see what it's all about. Okay. All right, D. All right, Hootie. Since you sitting here, I want you to tell these people. First of all, I already said, shut a cock out for me. Hootie says, shut a cock out. But you got to tell us why you ordered this thing. Anyway, you ain't got to tell me because I'm going to take it apart right now. First of all, before we do anything, we need to see if it works. All right, Hootie, over here, babe. Since you did all this super ordering of the base, need you to get over here. I'm going to put you over here. All right? Come on, man. Over here. All right. First of all, we need to see if this girl works. We're gonna plug it in. It's real clean. I mean, it's kind of cool. I got a couple of things that will bring blood, but okay. Sounds even across the board. Everything's on 10. Okay, we got that. So the next thing we need to do is actually figure out what's in it. Does it have a battery in it, or is it just going on its own power? Or we need to know. So the only way you can find out is open things up. Now, I normally don't open packages up, whether it comes from the United States or whatever, inside my shop. I normally open packages outside my shop. Why? I don't know, I got this thing, man, I don't like opening anything and catching me under surprise. If they're gonna catch me under surprise, I'm gonna be outside my shop in the yard where I can get to it really quick and take care of the problem, but not in this shop or not in my house. That goes with small packages that come to my house too. It's just a good idea for me to have. I don't know about you, but for me, yeah. All right, so we're gonna open this up. I'm gonna try to open it up. This joint is sealed. There it is. All right. So it has the workings of a Rickenbacker. Basically, it has a volume and a volume and a tone and a tone. And that's basically it. Now, as far as the body concerned, it feels like real wood, not basswood, anything like that. So let's look at it from the inside. See the cubes right there? The cube right there? Those are volume, those are volume. These are tones, these are tones. It's kind of clean cut in here. Good job on cutting. I can look on the inside and see. It looks like wood. It might be basswood. I don't know. Let's see. Look. Right. Not in this day and time. All right, so since we got the back off and all the screws out, let's see what she sounds like. And let's talk about the setup on it. Well, first thing is the controls are real tight. They got a good feel on them as far as tight. Now the neck. The neck is wide. It's actually a pretty decently wide neck. You know, it's got to be look. They side it up. It's kind of high. I don't play anything that high. So my first thing I need to do is get it to where I can respect it. And that's to bring it down to, let's see something else. Let's see as I bring it down. Well, the nut is kind of high. So probably had to cut the nut back a little bit, but let's first bring it down to see how, oh my God, this thing is high. It's really, really high. And I want to get it down before I start playing so I can see how straight that neck is and how good the frets are. So I'm going to take it all the way to the floor on each one. Okay. Take you down to the floor. And that'll tell me how much nut I have to take off to earn her respect. Of course, you know this is a unactivated base. Unactivated. Unactiva. Did I say unactivated or unactiva? This is an unactiva base. I said it in my last video, man. My queen fell out. She's like, what kind of word is that? I think it means unactive. Because I call it unactiva. Activa base. Unactiva. I don't know. I just made that word up. Look, people look at me crazy and we're like, man, that ain't even a word. Okay. Well, at least we tried. This junk laying right on the neck, folks. I ain't even exaggerating. But will it fret out somewhere on the... I don't know. First thing we need to do is to check the intonation, see if it's kind of cool. If that's kind of cool, I would rate this bass out of 10. So far, like 8. Cause I'm telling y'all, this is a cool looking bass, man. Not only is it cool looking, it's got some stuff going on. Put the camera down just a little bit so y'all can see the bass. Okay. All right. Very clean looking, very unique bass. It looked almost like an Ibanez, but I don't think that's what they was going for. Y'all, nah, they ain't going for that. All right, so what I put? Oh, here it is. Woo! This is from this is from Amazon. F sharp, G, 12th fret, G. Oh, not good. All right, so where's my screwdriver thing? Screwdriver thingy. Look, screwdriver thingy. It's a long screwdriver. I need something short, man. Okay, do I have a short screwdriver thingy? That's just as long. This might work. All right. Oh! and G and 12. You moving? G12. Yeah, they moving. Maybe this will do it. G 12. Getting there. The bridge is just a regular old bridge, like a fender bridge. So it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 holes drilled in it. So okay, there's something weird going on. Around 12. Because it's not moving. Woo! Okay. One thing we need to do is be on the safe side. I always do this just in case I make a boo-boo. Wow, this one ain't even moving. Okay, so we found one issue already. We'll take care of that real quickly. People like, is he actually beating on that baby? Yeah, I am. Because we need to get. Okay, that's kind of weird, y'all. There's some weird stuff happening here. Wow. It actually is not intonating. There it is. So actually the bridge is a little bit too far back. Perfect. Zada. Okay, wait a minute. I got a rubber band here. Acting kind of foolish. All right. Same thing. Gotta go up. Perfect. I think all of them need to come all the way up. What were they intonating? I'm gonna do all of them. I'd rather come back to go up. Now, that's weird. Get a T-Mobile, basically gotta use a hammer. All right. There's the A. Good. There's the E. got it more. That's almost off track though. That ain't good. Perfect. Here, remember guys, I brought the strings all the way down. So that would give me a reason why these saddles got to go so far up that way. Because the strings are right dead on the fret. Is that the way I play them? Absolutely. So to compensate for the lowness, I have to go all the way to the front. What is going on? Oh, I see it. Let's take this plastic off because something's going on here. Oh, what is this? Looks like a piece of plastic or something underneath the string. Come on up. All right. So as far as this, I'm gonna take all this plastic off, y'all. As far as acting crazy. So as far as the bass goes setup wise, this is very low. When I tell you it's very low, I mean it's laying right on the neck. Now we're gonna find out, can I keep it on the neck or do I have to bring it back up? It's also gonna tell me how straight that neck is when I look down that neck. I don't really have to lower it down to see how straight the neck is, but it's gonna tell me where my issues are, if there are any issues in this neck. All right, so the first thing I want to do is unplug it from the tuner. I tell you what, that input jack is really nice because when it bites, it don't let go. I'm ready for it to do the alligator spin. All right, so I know that intonation is right. Now what I need to do is bring it up where it's comfortable for me and it plays well. Also, I need to look down to see how straight that neck is. I ain't even got to bring it up probably. Check this out. So now I have to go inside the truss rod. They also send a little piece of paper telling you how to adjust the truss rod, which is kind of cool. Normally factories don't do that. Yeah, they don't tell you anything about adjusting the truss rod and all that kind of stuff. They tell you how to take the cover off, you know, how to, what kind of tool you need. I left all that paperwork. It should be in that box right there, though. I'm going to check. Because if it's got the truss rod adjusting it, well, I got tools here for this, but we need to see if they sent the truss rod adjuster since they sent the instructions. Man, I really smell good today. I bought some Jean Paul Gaultier. Look, that joint is all on me, man. I'm doing like this to myself every once in a while. Cause boy, you smell good. My God. Woo, you smell good, son. Jean Paul Gaultier. Look, if I'm even saying it right. The queen smelled it today on me. She was like, okay, okay. How long are you gonna be in the shop today? Oh, I like it when she talked like that. Woo. Yes, sir. I may have to leave early. real early. All right, so I'm looking in the box. Is this the box? Oh. This is the other box. The other box I need is out here. Aha! You're home. So, the queen just got home. Yeah, baby. Gotta make this quick. So they did send a tool, and the tool fits perfectly. I need to release the neck. It's got a bow. So I'm gonna release it. That way. I'm going that way to release and this way to tighten. To tighten is pulling to me. Release is going away from me. So I have to release it because it was too, it had a hump. Woo, still got a hump. Let's hope that hump go away. I did 3 turns already. And it's going down. Well, I had to just release it all together to see what happens. So that's completely released. Now, once I tighten it, the strings back up, that hump should leave. But I have to tighten the strings back up first. All right, so the hump is just about gone. I'll lose a little bit more. Okay. On the end. All right, so let's look down. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. I can live with that. Just a little bit like this. All right, so now let's tighten it back up again. I know that y'all like, what did he just do? I just gave his neck a little pressure. Let her, so she can relax. Because she's been under, under stress coming over water. So I get it. So let's go ahead and tighten it back up again. Let's see how close I am. I know I'm like, could be. Yeah, just plug up. So they did send tools, a wrench, and then I think this wrench came from me, but anyway. Let's see what we got. Okay, a little sharp. Okay. All right, so let's go back inside the amp again. I'll tell you what, that input jack, some serious bite. All right, so where I can see right now that the neck looks pretty straight, I could bring her down now. I can trick her now. I can bring her down a little more than what she is. gonna set it back on the floor again. Yeah, it's still a little high. There's other ways to get around this, but right now I just want to see how low she can get on a straight neck. All right, so let's try. All right, so we got all right. All right, so basically, wait. Okay. Alright, so we can hear that it's got potential. What it really probably needs, I think, would be, my opinion only though, it's a really cool preamp. With the really cool preamp, I think she would actually wake up. I mean, she's not bad like she is. And for the money on Temu, it's a really cool bass. For the money. For the money on Temu, let's raise the chair. Alright. For the money of this bass on Temu, because you can hear that it has great potential. Real round. And she's cool all the way up. So what I would, okay, now the neck is doing another thing. It's going the other direction. So we just have to keep working with her. And you got to remember, these basses are coming from overseas. So you have to keep working with them until they find their niche. Letting them go, releasing the truss rod first, and then letting them get settled in. They got to get the strength of those strings pulling on them on this neck. So you have to, you know, let her do that. She has to do that. That's what she has to do. And then it may take 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. May take a whole day, you know, to let it sit. Yep. Now she's going this way, so I got to pull her up. So I have to take this string loose so I can get in there, which is the A string. I think with the right pickups and stuff, this bass would be kind of cool. Now for beginners, this is a cool beginner's bass. Oh yeah, she's coming in nicely. Actually, guys, I'm going to say this, but I'm going to say it lightly. If I had to take it to a gig, I would. I would just have to, I would just have to bring all the settings of my amp up to make sure it's, you know, it's comfortable. As far as the neck is concerned, I'm concerned about this bass. Truss rod is doing well. It's coming up. It ain't trying to fight me. The truss rod is not trying to fight me. Okay. Long as I can keep turning this truss rod, I'm good. When I get to the point I can't turn the truss rod no more and it's not moving, we're having an issue. And I do see one. Okay, first of all, all right, she's doing some weird stuff, so I need to see her stop doing that weird stuff, like not adjusting. Yeah, it's a Temu base, and it's a nice bass. It's probably got nice sound, but the neck is doing some really, really weird stuff. Or I'm going the wrong way. I am going the wrong way, ain't I? All right, so look. So I turned the neck and put a deep bow in it. What do you mean a deep bow? I turned it the opposite direction because it's going this way. I need to put a deep bow in it so when I pull it back up, it's already stretched out. That make any sense? To a lot of people, no. But I have to treat this wood as though when you go to the gym, how you exercise when you go to the gym, you have to treat that wood the same way. You have to stretch. I have to stretch the wood. A lot of people are like, so you turned it the opposite direction and put a deeper bow in it. Yeah, because when I pull it back up, I need it to come up comfortably. I don't want it to fight me. I don't want it to fight me. Oh my God, bruh, sis, this joint is like an arrow now. Woo! That stretching did it. It was doing something weird at first, but now, yeah. And you know what? I took it all the way out and just a little turn to tighten it, pulled everything straight. Oh my God. Now it's really low output. Now, my next move is what? Well, to see if I could maybe put another set of pickups in it. I like the way the bass feels. I like the sound. It needs a little bit of work on the edges of the frets though, because they about to draw blood. But that's because they came, I keep saying this, it's because they came from over the water, over the salt. They crossed the salt. And you gotta remember, I bottomed the bridges out. I bottomed them out. Now I can pull them up a little bit to put the depth back in, into the string. So, what's my A and B and C of this bass? Actually, I really like it. Here's the issue I have with it though. I would have to change the pots. The pots are, I would personally say that the parts are garbage. They work, but Let's take one off and see what's the heat on them. So once we find out the heat on, it's probably like, I hope it ain't a 250. If it is, I'm gonna bring it up to about 500. Or I got a Tone Monster preamp laying right here, a used preamp. I might have a used preamp just to slap in and to see what it'll do. Because I think the pickups are really nice. I can hear the quality of the pickup. Just because they ain't got no name on them, so you already know what that means. Hoo-hoo. Yikes. All right, so the pots are 500. That tells me that basically the pickups are not really good. They sound good, but they're not really good. They're cheap. They work, but they're cheap. So to have a bass like this, I would definitely have to change the pots or just put a preamp in it. That'd be the best thing to do, because you got room. You have room in here to put a preamp in it. All deer, or either a Tone Monster, or you can buy, a little, what do they call it, L-Tech preamps online. They're like $30, $20, $30, and they'll sound pretty good with this. Now I may have some Seymour Duncans around here, cause y'all, I'm telling y'all, I know I'm saying things about this bass that you like, dude, it's from Temu, but I'm saying some things that that can actually help you with this kind of bass. I don't think Temu sell a lot of these bass. I mean, don't keep a lot of these basses in stock. But I'm giving you the opportunity to hear what they sound like and what they probably need to do a gig. My personal opinion, this is a cool bass. That's just my personal opinion. This is a real cool bass. It does well. It sounds pretty good. It's just low output. And if you can stand the low output, listen at the growl of this joint. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. But if you got a 2,000 watt amp or a 1,000 watt amp, you're not concerned about this bass being low output, man. Just turn your amp up. So my whole thing about this bass is this. You're going to have to get a good setup on it. You're going to have to get somebody to work the frets. I can feel a little bit of the frets because the wood is shrinking. Once they get over in the States, a different kind of vibe. In the winter, it came over to salt, so it's going to snatch. Metal don't shrink, wood does. So you're going to have to get a good setup. I would, if I had stuff laying around the shop, if you had stuff, in your house that you had from another bass or something like that, I would put the electronics in this. I wouldn't go out and spend a whole lot of money unless this is the only bass you have. Then I would spend some money. But other than that, man, I don't know what to tell y'all, but this is a really cool bass for the money, man. I'm like, it's a really cool bass for the money. It looks to me, the handstock look like an SDR, or what it is, the Ibanez SDR. It looks like that, but the attitude of the bass and the weight of the bass is almost a little neck heavy, but that's good, y'all. The neck is clean, the body clean, put together cleanly. Decent tuners, decent bridge. Pickups work, but they're low output. So to say that, man, even with a low output, you can put a preamp on it, you know, a pretty decent preamp, and these joints will wake right up because they low output already. So all you have to do is just actually put a preamp to them and then boom, which I'm about to do in about a half a second. I'm gonna put possibly a tone monster in it, and it's gonna wake it up and knock the doors open. So once again, guys, thanks for coming by to Hobo Depot. They've been a great day, man. It's been a great day. I invented a new word. The word is called Besta. You best to get out of here. Besta. And then unactivate. Unactivate. Or activate. It ain't activate. Activate. And you're like, what is that? What does that mean, activate? Unactivate means it's not active, y'all. I'm just saying it because it's just that's my word I made up. It's my word, I can make it up. So it's unactivate. This bass is unactivate. So it's best that you try to put a preamp in it. Or just, you know, all you guys with 1,000 watts and 2,000 watts amps, you ain't got nothing to worry about, man. You got to worry about no preamp. Just learn your amp. Put this joint in a 2,000 watt or 1,000 watt amp. You'd never tell the difference, man. You have guys crying. What kind of bass is that, bro? Joint killing out here in the house. That's what you want. Quiet. Even with the cheapest of the stuff in it, it's still quiet. It's quiet. That's amazing to me. Because it's unactivated. You're activated. And look, I was coming through my LA12 and I got it on the same thing I had my last unactivated bass. You know, I think it's at 11 o'clock. Everything is at 11 o'clock. So I like this, y'all. I like this. I think it's worth the money. If you can get one, if you just need something to beat around or something you can, you know, take around town that you ain't got to worry about getting scarred up and beat up and, you know, or you want to give somebody a gift. This is it right here. This is a great gift. Just get somebody to really get you a luthier, a repair guy, a good repair guy, and make sure that all the frets are done. Make sure it gets set up, because right now this baby right here is close to the frets. It ain't underneath the frets. It's close though. I can get them underneath the fret because I can see now that it will take it if I put it to it. That's a good thing, man. Once you get that neck freed up and adjusted, you can do anything you want. So once again, guys, Johnny on the Hobo Depot, and then my boy Hootie over there looking from behind the box. He looks a little nervous. Yeah. All right, Hootie, this is cool, man. You bought a cool bass. I'm just gonna put all the stuff back on it, and then, you know, we're gonna look around here and see if we got an old tone monster around here or something. Slap it in there and see what we got, bro. Might have to drill another hole, you know, or see if I got a four hole tone monster. Either way, you did good, Hootie. I'm proud. I'm not mad at you, man. Keep the Queen and I in your prayers. Keep my home in your prayers. Keep the Hobo Depot in your prayers. And guys, this is a watering hole for everybody, not just bass players. So let's remember that. One note can heal the world. All right, Hootie. Last time I said something to you, man. I think the Queen is home. And she wants to see me.